Olive is an ostrich. She lives with her family in the outback. But Olive is very different. Olive's dad loves to run. Olive isn't a fast runner. Olive's mum enjoys laying huge eggs. Olive doesn't like the look of that at all. Olive's little brother pecks at the ground to find tasty roots to eat. Pecking at the ground makes Olive sneeze. But Olive has an incredible imagination. So while the rest of her family are running, pecking and laying eggs, Olive can be found imagining herself going on amazing adventures when she buries her head down, down into the sand. Until she popped up somewhere new. Olive was in the middle of a large green field. She was wearing shorts, a red and white stripy shirt and boots.
Oh, this grass is very long. I wonder what those big string nets are for. And what's that over there?
Olive saw a man standing by a broken-down lawn mower.
Oh, Bessie,
Said the man, sounding sad.
whatever will I do? My name'll be Mud now.
Oh, hello, Mr. Mudd. My name's Olive. What's the matter?
It's the big football match today, and you must have short grass to play football, but Bessie the lawnmower here has broken down.
Is the match off then?
Asked a deep voice. Olive saw two cows dressed just like her.
Oh, are you here for the football?
Yes, I'm Wayne, captain of Manchester Hotspur's football team.
And I'm Gary, captain of Huddersfield United, but we can't play on grass that long.
Come on, Gary, we might as well head home for lunch. The game's off.
Good idea, Wayne. I'm hungry.
Long grass? Hungry cows? I think I may have an idea. Wayne, cows love grass, don't they?
We certainly do.
There's all the grass you can eat. Right here, under your hoofs.
Oh, Olive's right.
Said Gary.
And if you can eat the lot, the grass will be short enough to play on.
The two captains went over to their teams and ordered a vote.
All those in favour of a free lunch say moo.
All those against say woof. Bah.
That'll do, Ryan. Lads, let's eat.
Straight lines, please.
Ready, steady, munch! These cows make very good lawn mowers.
Oh, yes. And even better, they don't break down like Bessie.
Soon, the grass was short everywhere. The pitch was perfect to play football. Mr. Mudd blew his whistle and the match began. The cows charged about, bumping into each other and bouncing the ball off their heads and their bottoms.
Football's a fun game.
Then she noticed Wayne looking rather unwell.
Oh, my stomach's are full to bursting. Olive, can you play instead of me?
Well, I've never played football before, but I'll give it a go.
Olive ran onto the pitch. She was playing for Manchester Hotspurs. It was 2-2 with 1 minute to go when Manchester's goalie made a brilliant save, butting the ball right up the pitch.
Go on, Olive, it's yours!
She heard her teammate shouting. Olive was looking up at the ball, so she didn't see Gary right in front of her, and they crashed into each other.
Oh.
Olive soared up into the air and accidentally headed the ball right into the Huddersfield goal.
That's the final whistle. The score's 3-2. Manchester Hotspurs win.
Cried Wayne.
You scored the winning goal, Olive. Hey, will you stay for a celebration milkshake?
Will it be grass flavour?
Oh, yes.
Everyone laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Greg, actually, I've been playing football and I scored the winning goal.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive found herself on a large float surrounded by colourful decorations. She was wearing a beautiful headdress and could hear amazing music.
Oh, wow. I love that beat.
Just then, she heard a strange sound and turned to see a flamboyant peacock drying his feathers with a hairdryer.
Perfecto.
Wow, I like your feathers.
Oh, gracias. My name is Fernando, the Carnival King with beautiful colors.
That's a long name. I'm Olive, the, ostrich with blue and white feathers.
And they are beautiful feathers. Welcome to the Rio Carnival, Olive.
Thanks. What's the Rio Carnival?
It's the greatest street party of the year, right here in Rio, Brazil.
Oh, I love parties.
Then you are just the assistant I need. Can you help me decorate my carnival float and stick up all these colorful garlands, please?
Okay.
As Olive picked up one of the garlands, it unfurled like a long, wiggly snake.
Oh, this is tricky.
You're doing great, Olive. Just need to stick it to the float with some sticky tape. Now, time for Fernando to blow up his masterpiece.
Fernando attached a big floppy balloon to a balloon-blowing machine and turned it on. The balloon quickly filled with air and became an amazing giant bird.
It will be the biggest balloon in the carnival.
But now Olive was getting in a real muddle with the paper garland.
Oh, dear.
She had somehow got it tangled around her legs and couldn't reach the sticky tape on the floor. As she stretched to grab it, Olive toppled backwards
Ow!
and knocked over the balloon blower, breaking off the lever.
Oh no! My balloon is getting bigger and bigger.
The balloon blower blew and blew until Fernando's special balloon finally went pop, and the balloon blower ran out of air.
My balloon blower! What a disaster!
Attention, the carnival will begin in 1 minute.
1 minute? What can we do, Olive?
Sticky tape? A hairdryer? I think I may have an idea.
With Fernando's help, Olive used the sticky tape to seal the hole in the balloon, and together they blew it up using Fernando's hairdryer. The balloon got bigger and bigger,
It's working, Olive.
but the hairdryer was filling the giant balloon with hot air, which rises, and soon the balloon floated right off the ground.
Cake!
Olive held on tightly to the balloon,
My balloon!
and Fernando held on tightly to Olive's legs.
The carnival is starting!
Olive and Fernando floated up into the sky, away from the carnival.
Olive, we have to get down!
Don't worry, Fernando.
Olive reached up the side of the balloon and tore off the tape. As the air escaped through the hole, the balloon sent Olive and Fernando soaring across the sky. They whizzed about all over the place until the balloon ran out of air. The empty balloon parachuted them safely down, and they both landed back on the float, and the deflated balloon dropped onto her head like a headdress. They looked magnificent, and they got a huge round of applause.
Olive the Ostrich with the blue and white feathers, you are my carnival queen!
You know, Fernando, I could almost burst with pride.
They both laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Cake? Actually, I was carnival queen at the Rio Carnival.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive was standing in a city street with a group of people taking pictures.
Hola, I am Bernard, your tour guide.
Said a young man to the group.
But I'm sorry, this morning's tour of Barcelona is cancelled.
Excuse me, I'm Olive. Why can't we go on the tour?
Bernat pointed to the tourist train.
Our train has broken down and I can't get it fixed until tomorrow.
Well, perhaps we could explore on foot instead.
Oh no, Barcelona is huge. Too big to explore in one morning without a train. I will find a mechanic. Maybe you could all find a cafe or look at some sights close by.
So while the rest of the group went to sit in a cafe, Olive wandered off, looking for somewhere interesting to visit.
Oh, there's a nice little art gallery. I might pop inside.
Hola, welcome. I'm Joanna Byro, artist. This is my gallery.
Hola, I'm Olive. I love these paintings.
Gracias. All were painted by me. They are views of Barcelona. But I have not sold one painting all year. I cannot get anyone to come inside and look. They are all too busy seeing the sights.
An artist with paintings she can't sell. A broken down tourist train. I think I may have an idea. Joanna, I think I know how to get more people to buy your paintings.
You do?
First, I need you to find me a tall, very long roll of paper.
You know, Olive, I think I have just the thing.
Joanna ran to the back of the gallery and brought back a huge paper roll.
Is this big enough?
Oh, yes, that's perfect. Now, we need to stick your paintings of Barcelona onto this roll.
Olive and Joanna worked together, sticking on the paintings. Then they carried the roll back to the tourist train. When they arrived, Olive rounded everyone up and made an announcement.
Bernard's tour of Barcelona is going ahead.
But the train is still not repaired, Olive.
Don't worry, Bernard. All you have to do is get everyone on board.
Okay, then. Step this way, everyone. It seems we are going to see beautiful Barcelona after all. Okay, let our tour begin. We start by traveling along the famous street known as Las Ramblas.
Olive and Joanna unrolled the giant sheet of paper onto which they'd stuck Joanna's paintings. The tourists saw the paintings of Las Ramblas sliding by. It looked just like the real thing.
Next, we reach Gaudi's Sagrada Familia Cathedral. And now, the Parc Güell with its famous dragon. And finally, the home of FC Barcelona, the Camp Nou football stadium. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our tour of Barcelona. Thank you so much.
The tour was an amazing success.
If anybody wants to buy a painting, Joanna's gallery is open right now.
Everyone did want to buy a painting. In no time at all, Joanna sold every single one.
Thank you so much, Olive.
Yes, I am grateful too. You saved the tour today. Maybe you would like to help me on my train once it is repaired.
Thanks, Bernard. But I'm sure you'll be okay. Soon your tour of Barcelona will be right back on track.
They all laughed. And as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Greg, actually, I helped give a very artistic tour of Barcelona.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.